Remember, it is so sad that I haven't seen you guys. Remember, misses y'all so much. So while we're at home, Murmur's gonna send you some fun things to do at home with your mommies and daddies. I'm gonna be reading story time, and a few days in the week, Murmur's gonna even have bucket time for you. So let's start our morning with good morning, tumbling turtles. How are you? What do you say? You say just fine. Good morning, tumbling turtles. How are you? Just fine. I'm so glad you came today. It will be a special day. Good morning, tumbling turtles. How are you? Just fine. Good morning, Hadley. How are you? Say just fine. Good morning, Jackson. How are you? Just fine. I'm so glad you came today. It will be a special day. Good morning, Chase. Chase, how are you? Just fine. Good morning, Cam. Cam, how are you? Just fine. Good morning, Emma. How are you? Just fine. I'm so glad you came today. It will be a special day. Good morning, Charlie. How are you? Just fine. Good morning, Kason. How are you? Just fine. Good morning, Addie. How are you? Just fine. I'm so glad you came today. It will be a special day. Good morning, Molly and RJ. How are you? Just fine. If you can hear my voice, touch your nose. Pat your knees. Are you ready for a story? Murmur has a few of your favorite stories for the week. The first story I know you guys have been missing is the Very Cranky Bear. Let's read the Very Cranky Bear. It's your favorite story, and Murmur misses reading it to you guys so much. So I'm gonna start reading our special story. In the jingle jangle jungle, on a cool rainy day, four little friends found the perfect place to play. Moose had marvelous antlers and Lion a golden mane. Zebra had fantastic stripes, and Sheep, well, Sheep was just plain. None of them had noticed that someone else was there. Sleeping in that cave was a very cranky bear. Roar with the cranky bear. Roar, roar, roar. As he gashed his teeth and stomped his feet and chased him out the door. So in the jingle jangle jungle, on a cold rainy day, four little friends had no place warm to play. Wait just a minute, said Zebra as she scratched her furry chin. Maybe if we cheered him up, he'd let us come back in. If I did not have stripes, said Zebra, I'd be cranky too. Let's give that bear some stripes. Yep, that's what we should do. Stripes are silly, Moose complained, especially on a bear. My antlers always cheer me up. Let's give that bear a pair. No, said Lion. Antlers are a bore. A golden mane like mine, he said, would cheer him up for sure. So Zebra fetched a tin of mud and Lion some grass of gold. Moose got two big branches, and Sheep got cold. Sheep was getting worried. They've been eaten up for sure. And then from in that cave, there came a very cranky roar. Zebra, Lion, and Moose ran out, and Bear was right behind them. They hid behind the bushes where they hoped he wouldn't find them. Why is he still cranky? He's got antler stripes and a mane. Before we gave him those, Lion said he looked so very plain. But look at Bear. Bears don't have stripes like zebras. Bears don't have golden manes like lions, and they do not have antlers like Moose. He doesn't want to wear that silly stuff, does he? As Bear stormed back inside the cave, he turned and roared at Sheep. All I really want, he said, is a quiet place to sleep. So Sheep fetched a pair of clippers, and she clipped off half her wool. She stuffed it in a cotton bag until the bag was full. She tiptoed back inside the cave. Excuse me, Bear, she said. Would you like a pillow for underneath your head? Well, thank you very much, said Bear, and soon he fell asleep. Maybe, just maybe, he was dreaming of a plain but thoughtful sheep. Good night, dear bear. Good night.